Well, first of all, I have to say that it was a really intense and exciting match, very well played from both teams. Both teams didn't concede a lot, didn't give away a lot of presents. I think we showed great commitment, did a lot of runs. I think we did a good job, but of course we weren't able to stop all the counterattacks of the French team. But I think we did a good job overall, as I said. So that's why to lose because of an own goal, this is of course disappointing, but on the other hand, I think we worked well in the game, we imposed our game, we showed great eagerness, greed. The only thing is that we didn't score at the end and weren't just not clinical enough, weren't concrete enough, not clinical enough, and then we have to work on this. But the commitment that I saw makes me think positive for the next two matches. Klaus Bergmann, please. What does needs to happen, especially in attack? You said you weren't clinical enough. Is this the main difference that you have to show on Saturday? You have to be more convincing. Well, it's a task of ours, obviously, of the coaching staff in the next 2-3 days to work on this. But on the other hand, France they are reigning world champions, and also in defending and even in midfield with Rabiot, Pogba, Kanté, then great centre backs, that they are able to stop the attackers, opposing attackers, and their game is to play on the counter, and at the end they all defended very well in their defending lines, and so we have to see or to improve for the next match, because against Portugal this will be needed. Markus Mader, please. In preparation, you told us that one key factor was the set pieces, but the team was disappointing in these actions, the set pieces. Why that? I think France is the best team, has been the best team in defending, especially set pieces. So it was clear that they have like 4, 5, 6 strong players who are strong in the air. They will defend well, we knew that. We talked a lot about set pieces, we trained a lot of set pieces, but today we weren't awarded for this, actually. I think that corner was too short or too long, but France, on the other hand, they have been just the best team in defending, and especially in the air, they are just outstanding. Heiko Ostendorf, please. Mr. Löw, you said that the bench will be very important in this tournament. You did substitutions today, but you weren't really happy. What can you tell us about this, and what do you expect from the bench, especially for the next matches? Well, overall, we did 4 substitutions. This was clear because Serge, Kai Havertz, they ran a lot. The whole team had to run a lot, just because France has this quality in attack. So I needed to put in some fresh players, new players, and the substitution of the players that came on, they didn't really manage to get into the game as much as we wanted to. But France, and especially after they took the lead, and especially in second half, they defended very deeply. So it's difficult to break through. You don't get a lot of chances against such teams, and France in general don't concede a lot of chances. So today, especially in the final third, in the penalty area, wasn't. Yeah, we weren't clinical enough. Sebastian Wessling from Funke Group, please. Mr. Löw, I would like to ask again about the attack, your attack, and not being clinical enough. What is the reason for this? Do you have to maybe bring the defensive line, the opposing defensive line, more into moving? Well, yes, we have to switch sides. We wanted to attack over the wings because France wanted to break through the middle, and in the center, in the middle, they're just too strong. But we wanted to attack with Gosens and Kimmich over the wings, started some good crosses into the penalty area, but maybe too high. We wanted initially to play them more sharper, just because they are strong in the air. So to attack more over the wings, we managed to put them under pressure. We ran a lot and tried to break through their defensive line. I think this was okay, but we have to see the combinations, the runs in attack. We have to improve that, but we're switching sides, being vertical. I think we did a good job here. The French players had to do a lot of runs as well to close down spaces. We can hear and see you. One question to the offensive line. We had the feeling that there were big holes in attack and some spaces weren't occupied correctly, or the attackers weren't positioned well. You could maybe bring on one more offensive player. Maybe you have to take more risk against Portugal. Well, we did it today. We wanted to have a back three, and then with Gündoğan and Toni Kroos, midfielders who are more attacking and who can be successful in attacking, and with Thomas Müller, Serge Gnabry in attack, and so then with the wingers to bring in some offensive power over the wings, and with Kimmich and Gosens to have them play on the wings and run up the wings. So I think we had enough offensive power on the pitch today, but we just had to close the middle, the center, just because France, they are great on the counter, and I think we defended that well, stopped them doing that. You can't do that all the time, of course, it's obvious. You can't stop Mbappé all the time. Griezmann the same, Benzema the same. So overall I think we did a good job here, but we had a lot of offensive power on the pitch. Two more questions. Can you hear me? Mr. Löw, now in the tournament, can you train certain contents, certain actions, or do you have to live off what you prepared with the team in the last 2 weeks? Well, of course you can tweak, you can adjust things, you need to do that. Tomorrow we have a day where we will regenerate, recover, reload the batteries, and then Thursday and Friday we can talk about certain things, show them on video what we can do better, and in training as well. Not as extensive as we wished for maybe, but of course you can tweak. Last question, Marcel Schwamborn from Express. Leon Goretzka has made it into the team today. What were the reasons? And will it be at disposal even in the starting lineup against Portugal on Saturday? Well, the reason was that he said last night that he only trained 3-4 units with the team after a week-long or weeks-long break. So he said that he would feel better just not to play. He trained with us this morning, this afternoon as well, but he said that he has the feeling that he maybe needs 2-3 more training units to be free, to be at 100% and be 100% sure to be able to support and help the team. So, and the medical staff confirmed this, the doc confirmed it, and he said if we could have brought him in depending on how long, but it's the first match, and to take such a risk doesn't make any sense. I think 2-3 more days will do him well, and how it will look like with the starting 11 I still don't know. We will see. He would be a good option also to put him in during the match. Thank you very much for the question.